Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So, about 3 weeks ago, we took a first look at Windows 11's new debloated search without Bing integration, which was a hidden feature inside the Inside Experimental Build 26300.8697. And this is part of Microsoft's K2 initiative where they are addressing pain points, and the Windows search being one of those. Now, just to let you know that late yesterday in my region, Microsoft now is rolling out officially several improvements to Windows Search Box, which is available to Windows insiders in the experimental channel. So it's not a hidden feature anymore, but is now starting to roll out using a controlled feature rollout for official testing. And I thought we could just have a quick overview as to some of the key highlights, because there's quite a bit going on. And I think things are starting to move in the right direction after Microsoft is now making these changes. Now, first up, Microsoft says we get a calmer home screen, where Search Home has been simplified to reduce visual clutter and make it easier to get back to recent searches quickly. And this is the before. Search Home includes recommended content to make it easier to discover events, apps, trending searches, and other content that looks quite cluttered. After, Search Home highlights your recent searches to make it easier to pick up where you left off. I think that looks a lot better. And then next up, we get clearer search results, where search does a better job now, Microsoft says, showing where a result comes from: app, setting, file, web result, or store suggestion. So it's easier to tell what you're looking at and where you will go before you click. And here's the before, where spacing is tight, subtitles are used inconsistently, thumbnails hide the content type, and which app opens the result isn't always clear. The update after: results have improved spacing, clearer headers, useful subtitle metadata, and more information in the preview pane. So that's clearer results. Then next up, number 3, promotional content has been removed from web results, which I do think is a nice move. Where web results, Microsoft says, show the most relevant answer here to the right-hand side, instead of first showing related products here to the left, and promotions, helping search feel more focused and less distracting. So I also think that's a nice move. And then next up, Microsoft says you're in control of web and Microsoft Store results, because we've got a new setting in settings, privacy and security search, that lets you choose whether web and Microsoft Store suggestions appear alongside local results, and you can toggle those off. And we have covered this previously. Most of this we have covered when it was still hidden, but just a quick video because this is now official. So I do think that's nice, giving us some options there. And then next up, Microsoft says local results are prioritized when they're the better match. So apps, settings, and files more reliably appear ahead of web and store suggestions. Here to the right-hand side, when your content is the stronger match. System items like this PC and recycle bin are also easier to discover. And finding apps now is more forgiving, where search is better handling typos, dropped letters, extra letters, and partial words for apps. Queries like Outlook, here we can see Outlook shows a suggested web search as best match. That's the before, and here's the after. Typing in Outlook finds and shows the Outlook app as best match. And that's also been covered on the channel previously, which I do think is nice. And then next up, the settings results are improving, where Microsoft says it's made a first round of ranking improvements to help more relevant settings appear higher in results, with more tuning planned in the coming months. Where here, search for install shows a suggested web search above related settings, and after, search for install finds the setting. So that's nice to see. And then over and above that, Microsoft says finding files is improving, where search is better at surfacing the right local files, with added support for 2-character file searches. And Microsoft says it's also made improvements to show cloud and connected files in results when they're the stronger match. These changes, Microsoft says, help you get to the document, download, or folder you're looking for faster. And then the last one, Microsoft says it's improved search reliability, including reduced likelihood of crashing and loading issue with more work underway. So I do think that these changes are definitely a step in the right direction by addressing a so-called pain point and pain points with Windows Search, which hasn't been up to par. So nice to see that this is now in the experimental channel. So I think it's only a matter of time before these changes make their way down to the stable, and this could be something we see making its way with 26H2, which will be this year's annual feature update. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.